Hello, my name is Julianne and I'm here to tell you about what is happening to the honeybee. Honeybees are important pollinators and play a large role in the sustainability of plants and ecosystems. With bee numbers declining at a rate of between 2 and 5% each year, my inquiry aimed to explore the impact this decline is having on the environmental sustainability of plant pollination. I chose this topic to gain a better awareness and understanding of the impact that honeybees have on the environment. Since 2007, there have been increasing reports in the media about the decrease in honeybee numbers, which has led to a worldwide Save the Bees campaign. My methodology included identifying keywords to perform a search in Google search engine. Information was filtered using Boolean structures, and a more detailed search was completed in both Google Scholar and in the Curtin Library. During my research, I identified that there were several biased emotive websites that contained irrelevant information. It was specifically helpful when I worked out how to link the Curtin Library to Google Scholar, making my research more efficient. Honeybees are important to the environment as they provide pollination services for a variety of plants and crops. It is estimated that 87.5% of plants require pollination in order to set seed and reproduce. If the population of the honeybee continues to decline, plants that rely solely on the honeybee, such as lemons, limes, quinces, and almonds, will also decline in number. If there were no honeybees, plants would need to rely on other ways of being pollinated. This could include human interference, other animals and insects, or by the wind. Trees which rely on bees for pollination would become extinct. Without trees, landscapes would change dramatically and would have a flow-on effect to the animals which use them for food and shelter. There are several bee pests and diseases threatening the honeybees, with the major threat being identified as the varroa mite. The varroa mite is a parasite that both feeds and lives on the honeybee, as well as feeding and reproducing on larvae, causing malformation and weakening of the bee, as well as infesting the hive with numerous viruses. Another leading factor of the decline in honeybees is human activity, particularly the use of pesticides containing neonicotinoid chemical compounds, now referred to as NeoN. Honeybees become exposed to NeoN in several ways, including direct contact with its dusts, consuming pollen, nectar, and guttation fluid of plants that have grown from treated seed and/or soil, and having direct contact with sprays applied to flowering plants. Studies have shown that NeoN pesticides are being applied globally and is impacting on the health and well-being of the bee as it reduces their ability to reproduce. The final leading factor in the decline of honeybee numbers is colony collapse disorder, CCD. CCD is often referred to as the vanishing bee syndrome, given that the bees simply die or disappear. Research into CCD indicates that there are unusually high concentrations of the parasites and fungi already found in the colonies, as well as a variety of viruses. Genetically modified crops, climate change, and pesticides are also being investigated as reasons for the collapse. There are several steps that can be taken to help keep honeybee numbers from declining. These include planting bee-friendly plants to attract bees, eliminating pesticides when gardening, letting your veggies bolt or go to seed after harvesting, and putting out water for bees to drink. This topic links directly with the Year 4 curriculum. Pollination services provided by bees is directly related to the reproduction of many plants, which contributes to their life cycle. Additionally, this topic is linked directly to sustainability, which is an integrated component of the Australian curriculum.